What's good, YT family? It's your brother ELI coming to you with another KVA video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate the love. Much appreciate the love. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great, wonderful Friday. Intro to the weekend. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, man. Much appreciate the love. Like, comment, subscribe for sure. Got more content coming on the way. So excited to get out this military contract shit, man. Then I could really get active. But till then, we just gonna deal with the voiceover videos, man. So just, bear with me. But yeah, man. Today we're gonna talk about sexual discipline, right? And I've made, I think, about like 3 other videos about semen retention, sexual discipline. I've made countless videos about this probably 2 or 3 years ago. And I was diving deep into it, once, I think on around the times of like 2019 or something like that, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I feel like as time goes on, my outlook still remains the same as far as just sexual discipline and how important it is, but how the problems or how the approach to it is always adjusting, right? At first, it was, porn addiction, just sexual habits, being sexually active, highly sexually active. That was, wholly just one thing. But now I'm starting to see that it's starting to pivot into just social media as a whole, right? And this is why I always take good breaks. Like, I always take week breaks, month breaks, even times like even when I go underway or, mini deployments, I'm like kind of happy that like I do to like kind of like detach for a little while, just from social media, because I feel like now things are just so much different, bro. 2023 shit is so much different. Dating is so much different. Like, I know this might make me sound old, like, god damn, folks, you sound old as shit, but like, I remember a time, right, where you had to actually take a bitch out to a date. Like, that was a known fucking thing, right? Like, that was a known fucking thing, and majority of men had to do it. And I'm not talking about the Chad, Brad, Apex motherfuckers. I ain't talking about the niggas on the football team, basketball team, because I know a lot of y'all gonna say, man, I know some niggas who will never take hoes on dates. Bro, I'm not talking about those type guys. I'm not talking about the drug dealer motherfuckers. I ain't talking about the street niggas. I ain't talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about the regular degular Deontay, regular degular Billy, regular degular Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in like a bad way, but just like just like, a normal guy. Like, bro, you had to take a chick out at least on one date, right? Even like back in like when I was like in middle school, like dealing with hoes, like bro, it was times where like I was on the phone with hoes for hours, like on the house phone, just like chopping it up on 3-way with, somebody else, blah, 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 like chopping it up, like building rapport, bro. Like just building some kind of bond and like friendship first before like actually dealing with a chick sexually. Now I see that like this generation in 2023, like people skip that role. Like they skip and go straight to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like on like social medias like Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. Then now you have just unlimited access to just people. There is no type of discipline being conducted at all, right? Like, and I couldn't imagine like at like being 19, 20, 21 in this time where, the quality of relationships has gone down just due to the fact that social media has just completely desensitized everybody to sex. Like, and to the point to where I don't think that people understand how important and how like wickedly dangerous it could be to have sex with the wrong person. And I know some people will be like, oh man, that shit sound lame. Like, bro, like we not on that little boy shit. Like we not on that little boy, we trying to fuck everything type time right now. Like, we actually trying to build things, you know what I'm saying? We actually trying to get things done. Like, you need some kind of sexual discipline to get that shit done, bro. Like, it's impossible to get a goal done and you're like constantly draining yourself, constantly chasing ass, constantly on Instagram, constantly on YouTube, Pornhub, wherever the fuck. If you're constantly on that, wasting your fucking time, I promise you that goal or whatever you're trying to reach will not be complete. It just won't. Like, it just takes so much, not only time, but just so much energy to do all these things at just a high rate, which most people are doing. right? And I'm guilty of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've chased plenty hoes in my younger 20s. I've chased plenty hoes, wasted my time with plenty hoes. Like, it don't, I'm not saying that like I'm above it at all neither. It's just, once you realize that it's a problem, now it's not about like being prideful and trying to like still remain wrong, even though that you know you're going the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to start taking real accountability for how we are spending our time sexually, bro. Because I'm telling you, once you, how can I explain it? Sticking your dick in the wrong bitch can be so detrimental, bro. So detrimental. Like, I don't think people truly understand how the spiritual wear and tear you're putting on yourself by having so many sexual partners. And this goes for ladies too. Because I know a lot of ladies, you know what I'm saying, they want to, you know, either get in relationships, get married, stuff like that. I had one of my friends, actually, she told me, she was like, hey, I think you should start, you know, making videos about how a woman should be making, you know what I'm saying, what things that a woman should be doing to get a mate, or what should she be doing to actually get a partner. And I think, like, I'm gonna start doing that too. Even start preaching to the ladies as well. Like, bro, sexual discipline is very much key for the ladies. As many men as you're letting inside of you, you're pushing away the real man that you truly need in this life, or you truly would say you want in this life. Same thing with the fellas. The more you're spending time chasing these girls who are leading to nowhere, you're pushing away your opportunity to become a true family man, so that you say you want to be. Become a true, you know, a father that you say you want to be. Because I know one thing, like, being a good father is all fine and dandy, but like, if your baby mother, or if you're, you know what I'm saying, the woman that you just, you know, had a kid with, if she's not on board, or if you're not clicking, or if you're not, you know what I'm saying, at that point to where, like, you know what I'm saying, you understand her, she understands you guys kind of, you know, complement each other, and you guys have that chemistry, you won't even get a chance to be a great father. Like, you just won't get a chance to be a great father. Like, my father is alive, and is, you know what I'm saying, one phone call away, but I feel like he was never capable of being a great father to me. Even though he is a great father to me, I would say that too, right? Like, I would say that he's a great father, but in his opinion, right, that he wasn't able to be the father that he wanted to be, due to the fact that the relationship between him and my mother was murky. And I'm not trying to say, like, you know, he made the wrong choice or she made the wrong choice, because obviously I'm here, so they made the best choice, you know. But at the same time, it's like, that relationship, their relationship, created a wedge between me and him. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, the women that I come across, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying, aware and conscious of the fact that, like, hey, like, before I, you know, indulge into this, I want to make sure that this person is healthy, one, mentally healthy, two, emotionally healthy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, they're, you know, they're not like, they're not just like completely financial liabilities, which some, you know what I'm saying, let's be honest, some females are, you know what I'm saying, they're not bringing anything financial to the table, which it ain't their fault, right? Because sometimes that's just not how they were raised. Like, they might not have been raised to be like super, you know, boss bitches and no shit like that. Because I'll be honest, I'm not really into that. But at the same time, like, some females didn't grow up to be career type women, right? Some of them were raised to actually be like great wives, quote unquote. And they just being financially, you know, fucking literate wasn't something that they were raised around. So I guess, obviously, if that's something that's a problem for you, or if that's something that, you know, you are, you know, you're not aware of, you might be dealing with the chick that, you know what I'm saying, later down the line might be causing you problems. And it's not necessarily like, you know, her fault or your fault. It's just y'all both not being aware that, you know, now, okay, bet, now y'all have a kid. Now y'all have no choice but to figure it out. Now you have no choice but to fucking get shit together. And then, like I said, as a man, that's a burden on you. And as a woman, that's a burden on you, because now, guess what? You have a kid who is not aware of none of this shit, and they pay for it. So sexual discipline is very much key. Like, it's not a fucking game. Like, I know people trying to make this shit sound like, you know, like you go on these dating coaches, you go on these fucking channels, and they're giving you strategies on how to get women. They're giving you strategies on how to please women. They're giving you strategies on how to keep rotations, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blase, blase. But not understanding that, bro, like this shit, this world that we're living in today is not the world of back in the day, bro. You have to be a high value man nowadays. And I mean high value. I mean, you got to be on point. You have to be on point, like financially, mentally, emotionally, for these women, bro. This is not no game no more. Like, this is not some shit that you want to play around with, especially if you're a young bull, because you're not going to be able to actually experience your fucking 20s or any part of your youth if you're constantly wasting your time, or if you do fuck around and slip up with one of these you know what I'm saying, these little chicks or whatever, and now, you know what I'm saying, you got a baby, bro. That's a lifetime contract. Congratulations, you played yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no coming back from that shit. And then now you online crying and complaining about how bitches ain't shit, or now these females are complaining about how niggas ain't shit, and da-da-da-da-da. But it all started with that bedroom. It all started with that bedroom, bro. You cannot play around with your sexual discipline. You have to very much guard yourself from all people until you deem themselves worthy of that. Until you deem them worthy of that, you have no business to be just fucking anything, doing whatever you want, blase, blase, blah. Especially for you niggas who ain't got your own car, own house, none of that shit. Y'all niggas ain't got no business being in no bitch pussy right now. I'm just keeping it a stack. For real, for real. Y'all niggas ain't got no business being in no bitch pussy if y'all can't even if worst case scenario, you can't even provide for the consequences, or you can't handle the consequences, my nigga, you should not be in that bitch pussy. I'm just telling you that right now, folks. I'm just telling you that shit right now, bro. Put that shit down. Calm that shit down. Relax for a minute. It ain't going nowhere. And just grind and just discipline yourself. Sit down, breathe, and fall back. That's just what it is, bro. It's nothing more to it. It's nothing more to it, bro. So, yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. That's the end of the video, man. I hope everybody's appreciating the content, man. Definitely like, comment, subscribe for me. Please, please like, comment, subscribe, man. I much appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. Peace out.